Hi guys, hope you're having a lot of fun in this course, and I hope you are learning all the techniques, the methods and everything you want to learn about After Effects to become the animator you want to be. Now also remember, I'm here to guide you to become an expert animator in After Effects. So please don't hesitate, always ask all the questions that you want, and believe me, I'm here to ensure that you're getting the most benefit of this course. In this lecture, we want to explore track mattes, their effects, how to use them, and simple techniques with track mattes. We will develop our skills during the course, and please remember, track mattes are very important and very much used. If you want to follow along with me, please open the project Essential Reveal Technique from the downloads you have done, and we will work together. You can come to the Alpha Matte folder and open the Alpha Matte composition, which you can start working with me. It has the text, and then later on you can look at the Alpha Matte final. This is the one we are working on. Track matte is a method in After Effects that will allow you to create a matte to reveal or hide a layer, any kind of layer. Now this is a simplistic explanation if you like. What's an Alpha Matte? If you come to the color here, the color management, you click on it, you can see you have red, green, blue and alpha. If for example you click on the red, it will show you in bright white what has a red at 100% almost. You notice that here the red, you can read it in the info panel, it is 225, it means there is a full red. If you come to the line here, it says the red is 109, it doesn't have much red, and of course this one here has a lot of red. You can change the channels and you can find about the green now. What is green? You notice the After Effects is not so green, motion graphic is really not so green, and you can read that from the panel over there. The green is 80. Now also you can check the alpha. Alpha here is showing you whatever is in bright white. If you point at it, you notice the alpha is 255, meaning it's totally non-transparent. If you go down, the shadow that I put there is 129, is a bit transparent, and so on. So we need to create an alpha matte, so it has a lot of non-transparent layers to hide or reveal the text. Let's go back to RGB. So that is the simplistic, if you like, explanation about the alpha matte or the matte. You'll see that later in the course. We'll work on the mattes. Now, to work with the track matte, you need to enable the expand or collapse the transfer controls pan. So you have two pan here. There is the mod, we'll see it later, and you have the track matte over here. So how do you create a matte? You notice that After Effects is the first layer and it cannot have a matte. There is no option for the matte from the second layer on. That is because an alpha matte or a matte is applied directly to the layer that is above. Cool. Let's do that. If you come to the rectangle tool here and you make sure the fill is bright white, okay, that will make things easy, and the fill itself is at 100%. This is important. We click OK. Then you draw just a shape on top of the After Effects. As simple as this. Now you notice that After Effects, the text layer, you can apply the track matte. If I click, you have several options here. In fact, you have two options with the inverted. There is Alpha Matte, inverted, Luma Matte, and it's inverted. Let's apply Alpha Matte. Now notice what happened here. The text has appeared. 1. 2. The shape layer has been made invisible. Okay. Yet you can still click and drag it. Okay. I will undo that. And a small icon has appeared here. It means this shape layer is a matte itself. Let's swell it up. Then on the After Effects, the layer that you applied the alpha matte to, you have a small icon saying it means this layer has been alpha matted by the top layer. Now what is it all about? Remember, this is our shape layer. You notice the size of the shape layer. Let's go to After Effects. If you click and drag, now your text layer is only visible within the alpha matte or within the shape layer. That is the concept, all of it. If you put it outside, it is not visible. If you put it inside, it is visible. As simple as this. That's cool, right? So now you can start working to reveal this text through an animation. Also, let's draw another square or rectangle on motion graphics, just like this. Okay, let's pull it up a bit. Let's put it just over here. Okay, I can always double click before I apply the matte and just make sure it's okay. Fine, the size is cool. Let's take shape layer 3 and put it above motion graphics. Okay, then we come to the motion graphics here and you apply alpha matte. Here you are. Same concept applies. The text layer motion graphics only is visible when it is inside the matte. That's it, as simple as this. Let's create a very simple animation, and we are going to animate the mated layers, that is motion graphics and the After Effects. So I press P for position. I'll come after half a second. Let's make it half a second here. That will be 15 frames. Okay, and let's reduce the composition to 3 seconds. You can right click here and say trim comp to work area. It reduces the comp to the work area. Here you are. It became 3 seconds. Now it's easier for us to work. I will come, for example, to 15 frames like we said. Here you are. And then I will keyframe the position for both layers. Come to the beginning here, select After Effects, and just put it just under here. As simple as this. Fine. Then come to motion graphics here, click on it and just put it on top here. Okay? So they are now invisible. If you animate, they're gonna go inside the matte and appear. As simple as this. So this method is extremely efficient to make your text appear or disappear, or to make reveals. But yet it has other uses in After Effects that we'll work on later on in the course. So actually, this is how it works. You create a layer on top of the layer you want to matte, and then you apply alpha matte, and then the shape layer that you matted here will be only visible when it is under the layer above. In our case, we have used a rectangle. You can use a video, you can use another text layer, you can use almost anything that you can put on top of the layer you want to matte. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this was very useful. Actually, it's wonderful. And we go on to learn more about the alpha matte.